Hello Exiles and welcome to part 7 of my Act series, so we can fly through the acts faster than what we did previously. Now if you just stumbled across this video and you want to know where the previous parts are and you want to start from Act 1, I cannot put Act 1, but if you go on my channel they are all there. What I will do over the next 60 seconds, I will do the links in the top right corner for the 4 previous videos, so for Act 6, 5 and 4 and Act 3. If you want to go to my channel you will find all of them on there, but just for ease I will do that, and then at the end of this video I will then also put the link for Act 8's video, just obviously once it's been completed and once it's been uploaded. What I would like to say is if you are enjoying the series, guys, and you are obviously it's helping you out, then throw us a like, throw us a subscribe, throw us a comment, anything, say thanks, whatever it may be. I don't mind it. I appreciate the comments. And just to warn you as well, I will be streaming live on Twitch on Thursday this week, so the 21st of March, and I will also be streaming on launch day, so the 29th, and possibly over the weekend as well, just to kind of see how we get on. So, without further ado, let's begin. So as you begin in Act 7, you are obviously in the town, which is the bridge. I think it's the bridge encampment. Obviously, the first thing you do is just run straight through to the broken bridge. Now, there is quite a few areas in this zone that are very similar to Act 2. So we're going to literally just follow the path that's on the floor, and you literally just kind of run through. You don't need to kill anything in this zone. There's no objectives to do. There's nothing to pick up. It's just a case of just run through. That's pretty much it. Then you will get to the Crossroads. When you get to the Crossroads, again, follow the path until you get to the waypoint, which will then be the Crossroads, similar to what was in Act 2. Here we go. So we're now at the Crossroads. Now, similar to obviously how we did it in Act 2, obviously I told you to go north, but we cannot go north in this scenario. We do need to go south because there is an objective that we do need to pick up. So follow the path south till you get to the Fellshrine Ruins. There's nothing to do in this zone other than, again, follow the path. You'll kind of notice that there is a lot of path following in this act. It's just because it's the most direct route. So again, if you remember from Act 2, we are looking for the archway that goes over the door, which should be in the next 2 seconds. Should be around about now. There we go. There's your archway over the door. As soon as you go through the door, immediate right, and you want to run along the wall, and then you should see the door over here. There we go. Go down to the crypt. Now in here, there is a trial that you will need to do, I believe. And also you will need to find the door for downstairs for floor 2. So it's a case of that just run around. Obviously we found the door here, which is obviously here, and I think the trial is usually on the right hand wall over here. There you go, there's your trial over there, so you will need to do that as well, but obviously we just want to go straight downstairs for now, just so I can speed through this. We go downstairs. Now down here we are looking for Malagaro's map. Now the way that I usually traverse this map is I usually just start heading north or south, and I just start going in one direction, and I just follow the path. As you can see here, it's leading me in one direction, and it's usually on the opposite side of the room. So wherever you walked in, it's usually at the opposite side. Here you go. There's the container, so it would be in there. At that point you can then log out, log back to town, take the waypoint back to the Crossroads, and then you want to go north. So now you want to head north, and you want to head for the Chamber of Sins, which is similar to the Chamber of Sins that we did in Act 2, and I can't find the ramp. There's the ramp. There's the second ramp, and then here's the door. So Chamber of Sins. Again, we are looking for the circular room, if you remember from Act 2. So again, I usually go in, I go south, and obviously as soon as I can go right, but obviously I go south again, and then right, and then we're looking. So the room I know is right here. You can see the waypoint, it's down there. But to get to it, you usually have to kind of do a bit of jiggery pokery and go round and down and left and down and left, and yeah. But you're looking to get back to that room, so I can see the room there. I'm just trying to get back to it. There we go. There we go. So then once you get back into this room, obviously you would then need to activate the map device here. So obviously if you had your map, you would obviously throw it in there. Now I can't do it because I've already done it and it won't let me. Look, it won't let me click on it. I don't think I can even speak to I don't even know, because Silk isn't even in the room, so I can't even do it. So I'll explain it. So you would obviously put your map in there, and then you then need to traverse along a bunch of islands to get to Malagaro. Now the best thing I usually do is I make a beeline. As soon as you go in, I make a beeline east straight to the side, and I check the top left and top right corners. That is predominantly where the bridges are. If it's not, just check the four corners on each island. You don't need to mess around in the middle. Just go four corner, check, check, check. You do that and you go across 2 islands. When you get to the 3rd island, then you just want to make a beeline north, and Malagaro will be at the top. Once you've killed him, make sure you pick up the quest item, which will be called the Black Venom. Once you've picked that up, portal back out, and then speak to Silk, who should be stood round here. He will then give you the key for the 2nd floor. Now, if you remember from Act 2, remember when I said wherever the waypoint is the way you go for the door. It's exactly the same in this. So the door is on the left hand side, so we go this way, and the door should be on the left over here. There you go. So then you go down here, and again, this is similar to the Chamber of Sins level 2. We are looking for the next zone. So remember when I said that to me it's usually up and right, so I'm going to test it out and test that theory out. To me it's usually up and to the right, but let's go and see if it proves me wrong. That's a Vaal side area. I'm gonna say that it's not up to the right for a change. So that means that it's usually then down and left. So let's go and check. So we'll go over here. I have a feeling. No, down here. There it is. You can see that long path there with the little circle and the little dot in the middle. That is your path that you need to go. That little dot is this little torch here. That is the path. So I know that this is the path. You follow this. You get to the pathway here, the gateway, like in Act 2. You go all the way around and come back down on yourself, and go back down and press the button that would be here. There's like a little switch, and then you can then go in the den. In the den, nice and easy. It is a very linear path. There's only really one way to go, so literally just kind of run through. I think I've gone the wrong way here. Yes, I have. Vaal side area, one way through. Just kind of follow it through till you get to the end. There is a like a big skeleton, like mini boss that you can kill here. This dude here, the Great White Bones, doesn't really drop anything. It's entirely up to you whether you just want to skip him and then just keep running through, and then you're looking for the door for the Ashen Fields, which is over here. Ashen Fields, as soon as you get in, you want to follow the path. It's nice and easy. So as soon as you get in, get the waypoint and then follow the path. Just follow it. One thing I would add as well though, this area is very dense in terms of monsters. So if you are wanting to level up, this is a good zone to level up. There is a lot of monsters, a lot of monkeys, and obviously you can level up quite quick in here as well. Once you get to the end of the path, you will get to Act 2's town. This is the town, but it looks a little bit different now. Now, obviously, you now need to kill Groost, who was helping you in Act 2. Now he's trying to kill you. He has been possessed by Ralakesh, and obviously you need to kill him. Here he is, so you need to kill him. Once you killed him, he will then open up the door for the Northern Forest. Now the Northern Forest, we are looking in here for the Dread Thicket, which is another zone. Now the first thing I used to do as soon as I come in via the waypoint is I usually head straight south or like to the left, and I look down here and we're looking for the door. Once you hit a wall, trust me, you're probably thinking, why are you going all the way over here? Sometimes it has been all the way over here. So there's your door. There we go. So sometimes it is usually all the way over on the, well, it's predominantly usually all the way over on the left hand side. But if it hadn't have been here, then I'd have carried on going north and we would have found it. Now, I'm not going to do this zone in its entirety because I'm not going to be able to see the fireflies, but this is the zone where you have to run around and you have to pick up all of the fireflies. You will have an exclamation mark on your map, so you will know where you need to go. Bear in mind, you do need to go down here to the Den of Despair, and you do need to kill Cthulhu the monster, because you will then get a skill point. If you don't do that, you will miss a skill point. Once you've got all your fireflies, for speed, it's entirely up to you. You can either run back to the door, or you can go back to your waypoint. You got to bear in mind, depends how far away it is. So for me, I probably would have just run out there, and then just head north. And you just want to head north to the sea here and just follow the coastline up, and you will get to a pathway that will lead you to the Causeway, which is the next zone, which should be in a couple of seconds. Then the next 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. There we go. There's your bridge. Now in the Causeway, it is a bit of a weird zone. I've never been able to work out which way to go. Like, sometimes it goes north. I don't think I've ever seen it go south, but sometimes it'll go like north, and sometimes it'll go right, then sometimes it'll go left and come back on itself. So it's a bit of a weird one, this zone. I've tried to kind of keep an eye on it and kind of learn from it, but I don't think I've ever found the trick to this zone. What I usually do is I usually just keep running in an easterly direction. Obviously you will encounter Alva in this zone. It's up to you whether you want to do her, but as you can imagine, she will slow you down. Now, when you get to the waypoint, that is kind of like your marker to say that you are 3/4 the way through the zone, so you are going the right way. So then I usually just keep following this, and you've usually got a little bit more of the map to go, and then you will usually find there will be a exclamation point on your map for a quest item which you do need to pick up. I think I am going the wrong way here. Yes, I could tell that was going the wrong way there. So it's all the way to the left. So it's going to go to the left. It's going to come back on ourselves now, and it's probably going to be over here. Over here? Yes. So in here, this Kishara's lockbox, you will get Kishara's star. If you go back and give that to, I think it's Whalem, you will get a skill point for that. Now, everyone's favourite level. Now, I personally love this level because I know the way around it very smoothly, and I'm going to show it to you. So, little trick for you here. As soon as you walk in, walk up the stairs. Okay? When you get to the top step, stop. Go left. And follow it till you get to the canyon drop-off. So just keep following the kind of like outline here till you get to the drop-off. This is the drop-off here. You see it kind of drops off? Follow the drop off until it starts to go. I can't move until it starts to go north. Okay, so we're just going to follow it. See, now it's going north. Now as soon as it starts to go north, it'll start to do this here, where you can see all the blue on your map here. Carry on following it until you hit a wall. There's your wall. Okay, once you hit the wall, go left again, back to the drop-off. There's your drop-off. From here, it isn't an exact science, but count to 3 going north. So, I'll show you what I mean. So go 1, 2, 3. As soon as you get to 3, go right. And just go straight through the middle. Like a beeline straight for the middle. Waypoint. Look at that straight line. 3 seconds, boom, perfect. 9 times out of 10, or I will actually go as far as to say 9.5 times out of 10, it will follow that route. So, enjoy. Once you've given Yida the fireflies, she will then open up the Temple of Decay level 1. Now, the Temple of Decay level 1 is probably one of my most hated zones. And the reason why it's my most hated zone is mainly for doors. In this zone, door. Every time I see a door and I have to press on a door, I'm going to say door. See what I mean? Door. Very annoying. Hey, there we go. Right, so now when you got to the stairs and you're going down, there is no way to navigate this zone. It's just a case I usually just kind of head straight south in a zigzag fashion. However, once you get down a floor, every floor afterwards follows the same method that the ancient pyramid does in Act 2. So the second, third, fourth and fifth floor, apart from the last floor, which I'll explain, wherever you walk in, the exit is on the opposite side. So if you come in at the bottom, like we've come in here, if you look at the mini-map, so we've come in at the bottom of the diamond, it's like a diamond shape, then the exit will be at the top. So all you literally just need to do is just head north. So I'm going to go this way. Obviously you want to be heading that way. So as soon as you can go that way, and it should be over here in this top corner. Watch this now, it'll prove me wrong, but I don't think I'm going to be wrong. Keep going. There we go. It's over here. So then we go down, next floor, which we're here. So now we're on the far right, so that means that the door will be on the far left. So you just need to kind of head in that direction. This is kind of how you can navigate through this zone as fast as possible. It's just a case of, if you know which way you need to be going, that's the first headache. If you can get rid of that, then that's going to save you a lot of time. Now, typically, because I don't have a flash skill, you would typically be able to flash over that, but I don't have one. So I'm going to have to take the long way around, which is obviously going to be this way. So I'm going to go this way, and then round. And then there'll probably be a bridge over here. See, doors. Here we go. And then we're gonna, because we're carry on going left, because it's going to be straight across. So it's going to be over here somewhere. There we go. There's your door. But that was a dead end. Door. No, that wasn't the door. Oh, that's the door though. Right, there we go. Down the floor. Let's go downstairs. Right. Next floor, we're on the far left. So that means the exit's on the far right. Door. For God's sake. I hate doors. I wish all doors were like the doors in Incursion, where they're just automatic. But because we killed the architects, they didn't bring their technology into the modern age, so we don't have automatic doors. A little fact there for you. There's your door. Now this is the last floor. You'll know it's the last floor because everything goes purple and green. The tip for the last floor is it's not the same as what I've said. It's the third right, or the third kind of junction above you. So for example, there's 1, there's 2, here's 3. Follow it straight up. Or is it 2? No, 2, sorry, 2. I got it wrong. Second north. I thought it was 3. No, it's 2. And then you then have to fight Arakaali, who is a nice big spider. So if you have arachnophobia, look away now. Then he eats silk. Bye, silk. And then you then have to kill Arakaali again. And Act 7 is now done. Now, I always think Act 7 is quite fast, but it's entirely your decision. You're then in the Saan Ramparts, which is the start of Act 8. So I'm going to leave that there just before, obviously, we crack on. I'll kill them because they're going to keep shooting at me. So yeah, so that is the end of Act 7. If you have any questions, or if you have anything you want to ask in terms of that, if you think there's a faster way of doing that, then by all means put it in the comments and we will do it. I will raise it in one of my videos. In terms of future videos, I am going to do the Act 8 video tomorrow, and obviously we will run through that. Obviously if it's already been done, I will put the link up there now so you can watch it. And don't forget, follow me on Twitch, ready for this weekend and for launch, and throw us a subscribe if you are enjoying the content. If you don't know who I am as well, go check out my channel. There's a ton of other videos on there. I recently just did a video for everything that you would need for a nice successful launch, which is on my channel. Go check it out, and until the next video guys, stay sane.